odd. Okay, so we are going to check whether the number is even or odd. So I'll be getting this number in the variable number. Okay, and input, and then we'll be checking enter the number. Okay, so I'm just typing wherever you are stuck. Like if you couldn't find what I'm trying to write it, you can just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
N modulus 2. Okay, so why we should do n modulus 2? I hope you know this.
Yeah, Auntie.
Okay, if it is like even number, then it should be divided by 2. The not a remainder, it's a portion should be 0.
Okay,
Okay,
Auntie.
then print the number is even. Okay, else print the number is odd. This is very simple. Okay, if you just execute this code, it will ask you for entering the number. You can print it, you can check 12 whether it is even or not. Uh, 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 okay, but this is the usual problem I used to. Okay, the number is even.
Okay.
Fine. If you just give for example 14, sorry, 15, it will say the number is odd.
Okay, Auntie.
Okay, this is the first question. Are you clear? Shall I go ahead with the next question?
Yeah, Auntie, this one's clear.
Okay, so the next question is enter any age. Okay, I have it in my thing. Okay, enter any age and check if the person is teenager or not. Okay, so to check the teenager, ager, they should be like 13 to 19 are considered to be the teenager. Okay, according to your thing, I think. So age, you can just get the age. Age is also a number, so you have to get it by input, enter the age. So you need to get the age here, and you have to check. It's very simple. If age is less than or equal to 13, okay, or you can even write like this. If 13 less than or equal to age less than or equal to 19. This is one way of writing it. Okay, or else you can write like if age is less than or equal to 80, 30, fine. You can also, let me just try this. This person is not a teenager. First, let us check this whether is this showing. Okay, it's a value error because I have used.
Okay. Okay, Auntie.
Clear? This is the second. Any doubt? If you have, because you know this concept, that is why I'm just going very quickly. If you have doubt, you can just stop me.
No, Auntie. Yeah, this one's clear.
Okay. Then let us just go ahead with the third one. So monthly sales of a salesman and give the commission. Okay. Let me just put the slabs here so that I will understand. Okay. Enter. The slab is given. Example, sales is greater than or equal to. Okay. So this is the slab. Just check whether the slab value is correct. Okay. Okay, so you have to get the slab value. First thing, you have to get the sales. Okay, since the sales can be in a decimal value, so I'm just giving sales is equal to float of input enter the monthly sales. Okay, so you should give like this, and then you can just start with if sales is greater than 10,000 because the slab given here is what 10,000. And here they have mentioned like say greater than or equal to. So if the greater than or equal to 10,000, then commission is equal to sales multiplied by like this you can give, or you can also make it as rate. Okay, rate is equal to 0.10. Either you can calculate there directly or else you can just give the rates and finally you can calculate it. Okay, you have two ways to do that. So, and then you can go ahead with LF. Okay, LF if sales is greater than 50,000 and less than 10,000, then the rate, that is the rate of the interest is what? Commission is 0.07. Then again, an LF we'll be just going ahead with. So you have to plan what is the LF here. So you can see here, right? Like you have first to say this is the first way of doing it. Okay, if greater than thing, what is the commission? If this is between these things, so this will come with the first if condition, and then next one is LF, and finally, and another LF. If this is not working, like this is the last one, right? So this last condition should come with the else part.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
auntie.
So you have to decide like this first condition will be in the if part and the last condition will be in the else part. Other than that, you have to go ahead with two LF.
Okay. Okay, auntie.
Okay, and then finally we are calculating the commission. Commission is equal to sales multiplied by rate. What is the sales here? Whatever the sales you have entered, that will be the sales. And based on the sales amount, okay, if we are entering 1 lakh, then based on the sales amount, they'll be calculating the commission, and finally the commission will be printed here.
Okay, auntie.
Okay, clear? So
Yeah.
this is how either you can also do like this commission rate. Let us just try to execute this code and see how it is working. So I'm just giving sales as this, so it is calculating the commission as 20,000. Okay, because it is a 22 lakhs I have given, so it is calculating 10% of commission from this, and then it is telling you this is what the commission.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, auntie, it's clear.
Okay. So the next one is okay, the leap year or not, we have already tried, right?
Yeah, auntie, that one is done.
So shall I explain again or shall I go ahead with the next one?
Auntie, you can go with the next one.
Okay. Input any number and print its absolute value. Okay. Number and its absolute value. So first you have to get the number. So the number may be anything. So I'm just making it as a float of input of enter the number. Okay. And then you have to check whether it's uh, less than, okay. Absolute value in the sense, what are they trying to, let me just think. I think absolute value in the sense, even if they give us a -1, you have to print the exact number, right? Even if it is a -7, it should be 7.
Yeah, auntie, that's absolutely
Okay,
fine.
that is what. Okay, fine. So if, okay, if number is less than or equal to 0, then they have to just check for x is equal to -x. Okay. So they are just converting, even if they are giving a minus number, so they'll be converting the negative number as a positive number and they will print it. Or else it has to be like they have to print the exact value. Okay. So you can just go ahead
Auntie, I have a
with,
question.
yeah,
So the negative number should be printed as a
positive
positive.
number.
So x minus x should be equal to x, right?
No, I'm telling if someone is giving the negative number. Okay, if someone is giving the negative number, then you can print it like absolute value is comma -x. Okay, let me just execute and let you know, even just, or else it's absolute value is x. Okay, so they have to print it. So if it is minus, okay, if someone is entering -17, then okay, -17, it is printing. So I thought like if it is -17, so minus into minus So you'll be printing minus x. Okay, let me just you just tell me like what is your question?
The thing is, for example, the thing, okay, absolute value is a positive number should be given as positive number and negative number should be given as like positive number. So we
Mhm.
can do that minus x equals x.
Yeah, we can do. 1 minute. Let me just try to use the apps. Absolute value. Then they mean like absolute value in the sense. Okay, so minus 17.5. It's also minus 17.5.
Maybe we should import math because there's a function absolute value.
Uh, yes, that is what we are trying to do. Okay, I'm trying to do like this. Okay, that is my issue. Fine. So now it will print correctly. I have declared a different variable and I'm trying to use a different one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the absolute value. So what I did is previously I used number, right? So again, I was checking with number. That's why
Okay.
it didn't give me the result. Okay, this is the absolute value. Even you can use apps. Okay, so in Google Colab, it is not mandatory that you have to import that particular thing. Few functions are already imported here, so you can directly make use of it. Okay,
Oh,
so if I
okay.
am just printing minus 17, it will print 18. But if you are using it in your like your idle, you have to import it, import math.io or something. You have to say, and then only you can print it.
Okay, auntie, got it.
Okay,
Also,
so
I've
this
heard
is
that we can make our own like module. Like, is that? But
yeah, yeah,
what do
yeah.
we
You
use
can
it
make.
for, auntie?
So, for example, if you are planning to calculate the addition, like if you wanted to calculate the marks, okay. So if you have six different marks of a student, if you wanted to calculate the aggregate value or average value, some, and if you wanted to find the cumulative or all of this, you don't have a predefined function for this. If you feel like for some reason I don't have any predefined function, then you can create your own module.
Okay.
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 So there are few like if you just go ahead and check like Python modules or that we call it as libraries, I think libraries um, in Python. If you just go and check like this, you can find what are the various libraries available in Python. If you feel like, oh no, these libraries are not suitable for my executions, like or these are not related to any of my requirement, you can create your own library.
Oh, okay. And the access of these libraries are all like free. You don't have to
Yeah,
pay for
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's an open access. Yeah, it's an open source. You don't want to pay for this.
Oh, okay.
Already most of the libraries are available. Okay, sometimes if you feel like no, I wanted to do some stuff which is not available for that, I don't have any specific methods or something. Even this one, like print, this is coming from one library. Okay, print is a function which we are getting it from one library where it has all these things like arcs, sep, all these things are already defined in your library. Okay, it is coming from sys.std out library, system library.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay, auntie, got it.
why? Because all these things are you don't want to strain much to bring the output. It is already available like that. If you feel something like for my use case, I don't find any libraries, then you can create your own module.
Oh, okay, auntie, got it.
Okay, shall we go ahead with the next one?
Yeah, auntie.
Okay, until this, I hope you are clear. Absolute value.
Yes, auntie. This one's.
Okay, even I think we did this, right? Positive, negative, or zero.
Oh, yeah. I think we did this one.
Can you do it or shall I explain again?
Auntie, I've already like written this in my classwork like right after we completed it.
Okay, shall I explain? You have written.
No, auntie, I'm clear with this one.
Okay,
We
so
already
we'll
did
go
this.
with the next one. So you have to enter five subject marks and calculate the total percentage and division. Like you have to do some division. Shall we go ahead with that? Subject marks, calculate percentage, total percentage. Okay, so you have to get the marks. Okay, we don't know like what is the total marks of that. So I'm just giving declaring it as an empty array. Okay,
Okay.
and then you have to get the five different marks. Fine. In that case, you have to go with the loop. Okay, I
Okay.
want to get the five different marks in one go. In that case, I have to get it in the loop for I in range 1 comma 6. Okay, so what is the how many numbers you give? Either if you go, you have can go with 0 comma 5, which means you have to get the five different marks, or else 1 comma 6.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we are starting with the for loop, then m is equal to, I'm just trying to print it, m is equal to float. I wanted to get it in the float because sometimes the number may be in the decimal points, like for example 54.5, 54 and a half. Some decimals may be like that, so I'm just going ahead with that. Okay, and enter the marks of subject. 1 minute, something has opened. Subject I. Okay, so why I? This is I. Okay, this is in this I, it will be holding the index value because we have to get the five different marks of a student. Okay, of a single student. So what will happen? This five different marks for each and every marks. If you are creating, if you are creating an array, or if you are creating a list, this is an empty list. Okay, so we are
Okay.
creating an empty list here. You can see it's an empty list. So already we discussed that the lists are created with an index value, right? So why we need this index value? Because if you are getting a mark of a single student, five different mark of a single student, then it should be getting it in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is your index value. So if you are getting the first mark as 56, it should hold in your index value 0.
Okay.
Okay, here we have made it as 1. So in this we have made it as 1. Then anyway, whenever it is getting, it will be holding in the index value. Okay. So the first mark will be stored in the index value 0. The second mark will be stored in the index value 1. Third mark, fourth mark. So this is what we are assuming at I, value I. Why I? I means index value.
Okay.
It's not mandatory that you have to go ahead with I. It may be A or B or whatever. But for better understanding, we are just making it as a I.
Okay. And what is that F in front of enter the marks?
Okay. So F is like you have to just give, you are just trying to give it in a proper formatting. Okay.
Okay.
F is a formatting string. F
Okay.
string. Okay. So that is why. This is a professional way of writing. Even you can just go ahead with F, enter the mark directly, but we used to go ahead with this.
Got it. Enter.
Okay. So any queries to this point? Shall I proceed?
No, auntie. No questions.
Okay. So we are just getting the five different marks here. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is what, since I'm getting the marks and I wanted this to be appended, like added in my marks variable. Okay, this M is different. This will receive all these mark and I have to hold all these things in the marks variable, which I have declared here as a list. So what I will do, marks dot append. Okay,
Okay.
of M. Are you clear till this point?
Yeah, auntie.
Okay, then this other thing, we are not going to go ahead with the for loop. Okay, it's not inside the for loop. So if you want to tell that it's not inside the for loop, you have to remove the indent. So total, I have to calculate the total. So total is equal to sum of marks. Okay, so here we are just calculating the marks here. Sum of. So sum will calculate all these marks. So what happens when you do this? Five subject marks will be added in your marks variable, list variable. And now you are going to do sum. Sum in the sense it will calculate, it will add the five marks and it will give you the total value.
Okay.
Clear? And
Yes,
then
auntie.
percentage is equal to, this is usual, total divided by 5. So I want to find the total percentage means you have to add everything and you have to divide it by the total count of the values, right? So it's a 5 subject mark, so I have to divide it by 5. Any queries till this point?
No, auntie, nothing.
So if you want to print this, okay, so you can just go ahead with print slash n because I want to print it in the next line. So slash n total, okay, total marks. What is that? You have to print the total and it is showing error. It's not closed. Okay, it's closed. Then print. I have to go ahead with percentage. Okay, percentage S what? Comma, percentage, comma. I want to print the percentage as a string. So I'm also doing this. Okay. So let us just try till this point what it is showing. Slash n. Well, okay, I haven't get the comma here. Okay, let us try till this point. We are not complete. We didn't complete the code. Okay. So it is asking the subject 1 mark. Okay. Why? Because I have mentioned here is I. That's why you will understand what is the total mark for this. Okay. If you are adding something I, if you wanted to get something like individual mark, then you have to add this F here for the proper formatting. So I'm just printing the first mark. Then it will ask for the second one. I'm getting the second mark. Will ask for the third one. I'm getting the third mark. Then fourth one. Then fifth one. Okay. So once you enter all these things, it will print your total and the percentage.
Okay, auntie. Got it.
So if you just go closer into this for loop, you can see I in range 1, comma 6. Okay. So it will start from it will start getting your value from 1, first value. So in M, I'm just getting the mark. Okay. So once I get the mark, I am just holding those marks in the marks.append, like marks variable. So once the first data is received, then it will go and hold this in your marks. Okay. And then next time it will get into this. Since the range is 6, okay, I have only entered only one value. So it will try to get the second value for me.
Okay, auntie.
So the value of I will be now I is equal to 2.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why it is asking I range here. Subject mark 2. What is this? Third one, 3, fourth one. So if we try to get this, and here you can even go ahead and give like marks of 5. Okay, this is a size. You can also specify the size, but it is always good to just go ahead with an empty list.
Okay, auntie. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Visualize. Um, okay. So this is what. Fine. So if you just take this particular one until this percentage calculation, let us see how it is actually executed in your Python. Okay. So once this first line is executed, it will create an empty list. Okay. So this is what it is creating an empty list for you. And once if you will just go to the loop, it will just go and try to get the first value here. And it is asking you to enter the first subject mark. And once you enter the first subject mark, now the value of M will be 90. Why M will be 90? Because you are getting the index value, data for the index value in M. And now once you just asking that to append it in the mark. So what happens that list now, the value of list will be 90.
Okay.
Okay. Then next, second, I'm just entering the value for the second subject. So what happens? The second subject value is now like M, the value of M is 100. Now you can see that the list is added here, 100.
Okay.
Okay, previously it was an empty list. Now you can see the index value as well as the like the list element here. Again, it will ask for the third one. Okay, you can see if you click next, you can see that the third value is also entered. Next, it will ask you for the fourth one. Click subject. Yes, it will be added because here we are using append to the mark. Finally, it will ask for the fifth one, and now it will exit the loop, and because it will go and check for the range. Okay, since we are started from 1 to 6, which means the five values are complete. Okay, it's completed. So what happened? It will go out of this loop and then it will calculate the total. So total will be calculated here and then it is calculating the percentage and then it will print the total and the percentage here.
Okay, okay, Aunty, got it.
Clear? So after that, you have some condition. Okay, what is that condition? Based on the percentage. If the percentage is greater than 0, then you have to print the division as first division, that is first class or second class or third class or else failed. If they not fall under any of this, then it is considered to be failed.
Okay,
Okay, so you have to check for the requirement. What is the requirement? You have to calculate the total mark and percentage, and based on the percentage, you have to tell whether they are pass or fail. So in that case, you have to go ahead with, you have to calculate the percentage and everything first, and then based on the percentage, you have to do the if condition.
okay, Aunty.
Here.
Yes,
So
Aunty.
if they're asking you to calculate the that is a pass or fail based on the total. Okay, if the total is 400, then they are first class. For above 400, then they are first class. They are above 300, they are second class. In that case, you have to go ahead here with the total. If total is greater than or is equal to 400, print like that.
Okay.
Clear this code?
Yes, Aunty.
So in this code, we have used both loop and as well as we have used the condition statements.
Okay, got it. Auntie, you know how? Okay, wait. Oh, okay, got it.
Tell me,
Okay, are you supposed to like leave lines after like print percentage and print, or like is that like a mandatory thing?
this is an indentation. This is mandatory.
No, like the line after print and division rules.
No, it's not mandatory.
Oh, okay.
I just made it for your understanding, better understanding.
Okay, Auntie, got it.
So when I am writing a code, I used to leave all these things because I'll be telling this is a for loop. So here the for loop ends. Okay, if I continue something like this, you will not understand whether the for loop ends here or not. Okay.
Okay.
You may understand, but someone who is new to this, they cannot understand. So usually I will leave these spaces intentionally for better readability.
Auntie, division, that should be third. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, above 60 is third. Okay. Oh, first. Okay, okay.
What happened?
I,
Okay,
I,
this is what you're saying, right? Like they have used percentage. They are asking here percentage. Okay. So
okay,
I have used greater than 60 in that case, then division is first. If they are greater than 45, then division is second. Greater than 33, division is third, else four, fail. This is the requirement. If they have given something like a total, if it is greater than, then you have to write accordingly.
okay, Auntie.
Clear?
Okay.
If you have question, you can ask me. I can read.
One second, Auntie. I'll just scan this really quick and the
Yeah,
percentage
yeah.
and Elif. Okay, Elif. Okay, Auntie. Got it.
Clear? Yeah. And this is your second question. Enter any number to check its positive, negative, or zero. I think that we have already done, right? You know how to check positive, negative, or zero.
Yeah, Auntie. That one's fine.
So the next one is enter total bill amount and calculate the discount as per the given table. So if the bill amount is greater than 20,000, then 15% of total bill discount should be given. If the bill amount is 15,000, then greater than or equal to 15,000, then 10% bill amount discount. Greater than 10,000, then what? And then greater than, otherwise what is? So if you see here, you first you have to get the bill amount.
Okay.
Okay. They here you don't, you have to first think whether you require any loop or not. So for this, you don't require any loop because they're asking you directly, they're asking you the bill amount. You have to get the bill amount and you have to calculate the discount. So directly you can just go ahead with your if condition.
Okay.
Okay. If they're asking you enter the bill amount for 3 months or enter the current reading, like reading of 3 months, and based on that calculate the total and then calculate the discount, then you have to get it in the for loop.
Okay.
Clear? Because they're asking you to get 3 months of 3 months of reading, and based on the reading, they are asking you to calculate it. In that case, you have to go ahead with loop and then you have to do the condition.
Okay.
Clear? Yeah. So now you have to get directly, you have to get the bill amount. Bill is a float. Okay, just get the bill amount. And if the bill is greater than 20,000, then what is the bill calculation? So it is 15% total bill, right? So bill multiplied by 0.15. So you have to calculate the discount. If the bill amount is greater than or equal to 15,000, then bill multiply by 0.10.
Okay.
Because it's a 50 percentage, right? 15 means 0.15, 10, 5. Else it is 0 because no discount for them. Okay. And finally, the net payable bill is what? Your exact bill amount minus the discount.
Oh, exact minus. Okay. Oh, okay, auntie, got it.
Okay. So here we are just calculating it. Why I'm calculating here? If you wanted to calculate here, you have to write this particular line every time. So if you are calculating here, you have to write this line every time here. Okay. So this will increase the code line, number of lines of code. So that's why it is good to calculate once. Once you get the bill amount, then just calculate the discount and finally you can calculate the net payable amount.
Okay, got it, auntie.
Okay, and then this is the net payable amount. Let us just try to get the thing. Like I'm just printing 25,000. So what it will do is what? Since it falls under what it will do, it will just go ahead with the if condition. If 25,000 is greater than or is equal to 20,000, yes. So this condition is true. So it will calculate this discount and then it will exit this particular condition structure. It will not go ahead with else if and all. It will directly get come out of this condition check and then it will calculate the net payable amount, that is your 25,000 minus its discount, 15% of the discount, and then it will print all your discount money and then net payable money.
Okay, auntie. Auntie, so this thing is like embedded in every software and like shops and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. When
Now I feel
some
bad for like the people who have to write this code. I don't want discount anymore.
so you don't want to worry because now AI is coming up, right? See, if you're using Colab, see, I'm going to type something, okay? Calculate the temperature or convert temperature to Fahrenheit, okay? Convert temperature to Fahrenheit, okay? I'm just telling something. Okay, so let us just see, just type and wait. It will give you the code. See, I'm not entering anything. It is the ghost is writing something for me. Just
Ghost.
enter and leave.
Oh, okay.
So your AI will write everything for you. You don't want to worry about it. I didn't write anything here. Okay, if you wanted to start something, you can just initiate telling that, okay, what you wanted to do. Okay, so it will directly write it. So there are a lot of AI which helps you. Even now, I can tell you, Sarana, just go ahead, go to some AI and then give the give the program. It will give you the code, but that is not the case. You should understand. Okay.
Okay, auntie.
So first you should understand the code, and once you understand, you should also know how to brilliantly do your work with a smart work. So I will also teach that once you understand all the code, once you know how to write the code, then we can use AI.
Got it, auntie.
Got it? Yeah. So see, start coding generate with AI. So once if you click generate with AI, it will give you the entire app itself. There are few AI which will build your entire app and it will give it to you. You have to just use it. That's all.
Got it,
Okay,
auntie.
so don't worry, the programmer's burden will be reduced when you are coming to career. Like when you start your career, then your code writing thing will be reduced. Okay,
Okay, auntie.
so the next one is yes. Okay, this one is done. So next one is like you have to enter the total bill amount, discount plus net payable. What is this? Okay, enter bill amount and ask the user the payment mode and then give the so next comes your two numbers and operators, like calculator for two numbers. So if you enter the operator, if you enter the plus symbol, it should do the calculation, that is sum. This is what, right? Enter two number and ask operator from the user and the display the result applying operator on the two number. The user is entering plus, then it should be sum. If the user is entering minus, it should be subtraction, like that. Clear?
Okay, got it, auntie.
So you have to get the first, you have to get the number, that is the first number, second number, and the third one is the operator. Okay, first and second number should be in the float, and operator should be in the string.
Operate. Okay.
Operator, which operator? Arithmetic operators.
Okay, got it, auntie.
Okay, so these three operators only they have given, like this four operator, plus, minus, asterisk, and slash. So I have used enter the operator plus, minus, asterisk, and slash. Okay, it will go and check if the operator is plus. It will add the two numbers. So the result will be like A plus B.
Okay.
If someone has entered minus, then it will give you subtracted number values. If someone is entering asterisk, then it will calculate multiplication, will do multiplication or else division.
Got it, auntie.
In division, I have also checked for if someone is trying to divide by zero. Okay, this is what you have to think about all the possibilities. Okay, simply either you can do like this. Okay, like this you can also write elif. Okay, op is equal to if someone is entering slash. Okay, then it has to simply you have to simply print like this. Okay, this is also fine. Okay, this is also correct. But I have just think little more, just thought little more, and I just tried to divide it. If it is like not, if B, what is the value of B? B is the second value. Okay, which will be your dividend. Okay, if it is not zero, then do this division, or is not, you cannot divide any number by zero. Okay, this is what the logic. If you are trying to uh, divide 100 by zero, it is not possible, right?
Yeah, auntie.
90 by 0 is not possible. Even 88.8 divided by 0. Anything divided by 0, it's not correct. So I'm just checking here. If the B value is not equal to 0, then calculate A divided by B, or else display that error division by 0 is not possible. So I have to display the error message like something here. And if someone is typing anything beyond this 4 operator, then it will show invalid operator. So I'm giving the
Oh,
first number and then I'm giving the second number. And if I press like multiplication, then it will multiply two value and give me the answer. If I give first number and if I give the second number as 0, it will, if I give divided by operator, it will tell me that float division by 0 is not possible.
got it, auntie.
Okay, so all the input like you have to give and write. If I give 12 and if I give 78 and I am trying to use is equal to operator, it will tell invalid operator.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So just have a look into this and let me know whether we can proceed
Thank
or
God
not.
they didn't use relational operators in here or like logical. Yeah, auntie, this one's more clearer than that discount one. So
Why discount is confusing? Because you may feel like here they are directly giving 10 percentage, but we are doing 0.10 or something. Okay, this is multiplication. Like you have to either multiply by 0 or 0.10, or else you can just go ahead but 10 divided by 100. Okay, that is fine. Both are same. And we are calculating the discount first, and then we are doing the net payable discount in the last. So that may be a little confusing. But if you see this properly, you can really understand.
yeah, auntie,
Okay.
I understood.
Okay, I think how many questions you have? Enter any character and print it as uppercase, lowercase, digits, or symbol. Print the largest number, I think you know, right? We have already tried this. Three number, you have to get it and you have to print the largest number. And write a program to input day number and print corresponding name. For example, one means Sunday, two means Monday. Okay, I think only two more things. Shall we proceed or do you want to go?
And yeah, those last two ones I already like did it, auntie. So I'm
Okay.
clear with that one.
Okay, then no worries with these things. Three things.
Yeah, auntie, no, nothing.
Uppercase and all you can do, right? Uppercase, lowercase, digits, and symbol.
Ah, yeah, auntie.
Okay, fine. Great. So what I'll do is I'll share this particular uh, notebook with you. Okay, let me just name it as assignment. Dot. Okay. Okay, I will share this with you. I have your email ID. Okay.
Okay,
You
auntie.
can just go through and let me know if you are finding any difficulties in that, like if you are unable to understand any specific topic, you can just let me know so that we can check that. Okay.